There you are. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to Sugar with Tea. I'm Toni Jones. I am your host, and we are here for part 2 of negative thoughts. So, I have been practicing mindfulness for about a week now. And what I have been doing, in the last video I explained to you that I have negative thoughts and negative memories that keeps coming back, and it plays in my mind whenever my mind is idle. And I realized that I was having these negative thoughts and decided that I was going to do something about it, because negative thoughts bring in negativity your way, and we don't want that type of energy, right? So I decided that I would practice mindfulness. So on my journey, while I was doing this, the places that I had trouble with were the times when I didn't expect that idle time to take place. So I was aware that I was doing it, having these negative thoughts. The negative thoughts were coming in the mornings during my morning routine. You know, when I'm taking the shower, brushing my teeth, or, you know, making my morning cup of tea. You know, it's a routine. I'm doing it over and over again, so there's no thought process to it. So while my mind is idle, the negative thoughts flood in. So I made a decision that I would practice mindfulness to keep those negative thoughts at bay. And let me tell you something, I did great. During my morning routine, I practiced mindfulness while I was brushing my teeth. I practiced mindfulness while I was, making my coffee. I'm sorry, excuse me, not coffee, tea. Okay, I am a tea drinker. And there is a time in my morning routine where I go outside and I just sit in silence, right? And I enjoy my tea. And something that I learned while practicing this is that when I'm sitting out there with nature and it's early morning, the best part of morning, no one's up, or if they are up, they are getting their morning routine on, right? They're attending to their morning needs. So no one's outside, no one's stirring. It's the most peaceful time of the day, and it's so serene and tranquil. And what I realize is that's a form of meditation for me. I never really thought about it before, but when I'm sitting out there on my porch and I'm just enjoying the silence and the tranquility of the morning, there are no thoughts that are going through my mind. There's no negative thoughts. There's no thoughts on, what I need to do today. It is complete and serene peace. It's just so peaceful. That's a form of meditation. I didn't even realize it, but it's very important, because what I also realize is if I don't get to do that, my day is kind of off. It's kind of off. So that's a realization that I had while I was practicing mindfulness and just taking note of what was happening at the present moment, which is something that I hadn't been doing. What else? I'm looking down because I have notes, okay? I have notes because I noticed in my last videos I was a little bit all over the place. So I have some notes. I'm going to get better at this. Bear with me. So another place that I noticed that I was having like random negative thoughts was on my drive to work. I didn't realize that before, right? Because I'm driving, I'm paying attention, right? I'm paying attention to where I'm going and what I'm doing. No, okay? I realized that the only time that I am actually really being mindful and present in the moment is if I'm going somewhere that I've never been before. So I'm forced to pay attention. But if I am going somewhere that I go all the time and it takes no thought, in popped the negative thoughts. In popped, they started flooding in. And I had to figure out a way to combat that. So one thing that I did was I paid attention to the colors of the cars, and I paid attention to the names of streets, because I realized that I don't know very many. I could not tell someone how to get to my house. I couldn't tell you turn down First Street, then you turn down Broad, then you turn down Lily Street. I couldn't do that because I don't know the name of streets. Yeah. So that's something that I did to keep my mind occupied. But another thing that I did is I had to take an hour-long trip somewhere, and I listened to audiobooks. And let me tell you, there are some magnificent audiobooks with extremely talented narrators that will keep your mind occupied. Honey, you will pay attention, and there will be no room for negative thoughts. So that's an idea too. So I realized that I was having negative thoughts in my morning routine. I was having negative thoughts while driving. I had negative thoughts when I was in places where, of course, there was no reason for me to have to use my mind. It's on auto, right? My chores in the house and whatnot, even making my tea, negative thoughts seem to come into play at some time. So it's more of your ego that's talking to you. Listen, there's no need for that. It's a situation that happened. It happened. It's over, and that's it. There's no need to dwell on it. There's no need to fret over it. It happened. It's in the past. Let it pass on. Let it pass. That's what I have learned in my 1 week of practicing mindfulness. I'm going to continue to do this because it is working for me. It is working for me because when those negative thoughts came in, I let them come in, and I thought, why am I thinking this? What is the purpose in this? Why is this still here? It happened, okay? And I had to learn to be more compassionate and have empathy towards myself. I'm human. I'm not perfect. And it happens. It's not happening only to me. It happens to other people. So I was able to process those thoughts and let them pass on by doing and being present in the moment, and being and showing gratitude for having this moment, for even having this moment. Another thing that came from my practice of being mindful was productivity. I got more things done in my day than I ever have. Because what I realized is that when I'm having those negative thoughts, I was entertaining them. I could sit for 15 minutes and just think about those negative thoughts. That's a long time. But while I was practicing mindfulness, I actually got more things done in my day, which was awesome. And it also made me feel I was happier. I felt lighter. I got more done during my day. It felt like a burden was lifted. It felt like a burden was lifted. And I am so thankful for practicing mindfulness. It's just awesome. It's awesome. So Practice mindfulness. If you guys think that this is something that will help you, you know what? This will help you. I am positive that this will help you. You don't have to take my word for it. Try it yourself. Comment down below. Did you see the first video? Did you decide to practice mindfulness?